Do you sometimes ask yourself if your job is what you're truly meant for? Do you long for more fulfilling work, or do you even feel trapped in your job? Through the book How to Find Fulfilling Work by Roman Krznaric, we're diving deep into the intricate maze of career choices, fulfillment, and purpose. We'll unravel the detailed steps you need to take to find work that brings out the best in you, from understanding the captivating nature of flow in our daily tasks to finding the balance between family life and a flourishing career. If you want to discover the spark you need to redefine your professional path and reignite your passions, watch this video until the end. Do you remember yourself being so engrossed in a task that hours felt like mere minutes? When you're in the zone, every challenge seems possible, every puzzle piece falls into place, and time just whizzes by. This incredible state of being is what psychologists refer to as flow. It's when you're completely immersed in an activity, and every bit of your focus is poured into it. That's the magic of flow. Now, let's talk about why flow is so crucial, especially in our work environment. Picture your typical workday, the constant distractions, the never-ending to-do lists, and the moments you glance at the clock, hoping it's almost quitting time. But what if, instead of clock watching, you were so deeply involved in your work that time seemed to stand still? Flow transforms our work experience, turning mundane tasks into strengthening challenges and amplifying our job satisfaction. We must set our sights on finding a career that allows us to sing out to the world, "I flow, therefore I am." But how can we get there? That's where passion comes in. Has someone ever told you to just do what you love? If only it were that simple. Yet there's a pearl of wisdom hidden in that phrase. Let's take a step back and think, why do we work? Beyond the bills and stability, we seek fulfillment and a sense of purpose at the heart of it all. And what better way to feel alive in what we do than to truly, deeply love it? Passion becomes our compass, pointing us toward where our skills and desires converge, creating a symphony of job satisfaction. But there's another key player in this stage of fulfillment: freedom. Remember those moments when you felt like a tiny cog in a massive machine, bound by rules and protocols, yearning for just a hint of self-rule? That's because our hearts crave freedom. We yearn for a span of autonomy, a space where our decisions matter, where our creativity isn't stifled by a thick binder of do's and don'ts. And speaking of self-rule, let's stir the pot a bit. Think about the self-employed individuals out there, the entrepreneurs and freelancers. These people have traded in the 9-to-5 grind for a shot at steering their own ship. Now compare them to traditional employees cocooned in structured corporate environments. Who do you reckon sleeps better at night, knowing they're dancing to the beat of their own drum? Recent studies and surveys have offered a hint. Those with the reins of their work in their hands often report higher satisfaction levels. Is it the allure of freedom, the thrill of carving one's path, or the sheer joy of blending passion with autonomy? Perhaps it's a mix of them all. But what happens when that dance to our own beat feels more like we're trudging through thick mud? One moment we're gliding through our tasks, and the next we're stuck in this seemingly never-ending cycle, repeating the same tasks day in, day out. The fire that once fueled our work dwindles, and in its place an overwhelming sense of monotony sets in. Now imagine a world where the work week isn't the standard 5 days. Picture the thrill of a Thursday evening not as the introduction to one more work day, but as the beginning of your weekend. Sounds refreshing, right? That's the magic of the 4-day work week. It's not just about having an extra day off. It's a rejuvenation technique, a time to recharge, to ensure that when Monday rolls around, you're not just present, but truly engaged in what you do. But there's another powerful tool in our arsenal against stagnation: simplification. Take a look around. How many of those expenses, those cluttered desks and overflowing email inboxes, truly serve our purpose? By cutting out the unnecessary, by streamlining, we free up mental space. A decluttered space often translates to a decluttered mind, and in that clarity, creativity flourishes. Career stagnation is not the end of the road. It's merely a signpost urging us to take a diversion to explore new strategies and fresh perspectives. After all, our journey in the world of work is not just about reaching a destination, but also about enjoying the landscapes along the way. Now, as we navigate the winding roads of our careers, there's one word that can make our hearts race a little faster: change. From the first time we shifted schools or moved houses, it's a sensation we're all too familiar with. That queasy feeling in our stomachs, wondering if we've made the right decision. But why do we fear change, especially in our careers? At its core, it's a survival instinct. Our brains are hardwired to protect us from the unknown, from potential threats. But here's the twist: not all unknowns are threats. Sometimes they're gateways to spectacular new adventures. So how do we unlearn this instinctive fear? Let's break it down. First, recognize that fear. Understand its roots. Is it fear of failure, fear of judgment, or merely the fear of stepping out of your comfort zone? Next, it's action time. Start small. Maybe it's attending a workshop, networking, or exploring a hobby you've always been curious about. These baby steps will boost your confidence and give you a clearer picture of where you want to head. And finally, reflection. Picture a world where you wake up every morning not just to work, but to do something you love. Are you already living in such a world? Of course, it's not easy to leave the career path we're already on, but if it isn't fulfilling, it's time to make a change. Every great journey begins with a single step, and sometimes the first step is confronting and overcoming the monsters of our own making. And after tackling those monsters, could there be a map leading to your dream job, or might the path be more unpredictable? In a world full of Google Maps and step-by-step tutorials for just about everything, it's tempting to believe there's a clear roadmap to professional fulfillment. But sometimes life isn't about the set paths, but the detours. Take Laura Van Bouchette, for example. With a high-flying corporate job, everyone believed she had it all, but Laura felt something was missing, so she took what many called a radical sabbatical. She stepped back, traveled, tried different roles, and explored diverse cultures. Laura's journey was less about finding a specific destination, and more about the richness of the journey itself. Many times, the straight path isn't the one that brings us joy. The zigzags and the unexpected turns, they make the story worth telling. Like taking a temporary assignment in a new city or learning from others through conversational research, chatting with professionals in fields you're curious about. Every step, every stumble becomes a story. Yet while we venture and experiment, how do we ensure our roots, our families, thrive alongside our aspirations? History loves to paint pictures: the doting mother at home, the breadwinning father returning after a long day, or the driven individual putting career over all else. But today, these portraits are being redrawn with bold, colorful strokes. There's a new era where making a difference and chasing passion aren't just dreams, but attainable realities. However, intertwining this with enterprise, that's a true masterpiece. Dive deep into the soul, and many will whisper a desire to make a dent in the universe, to leave behind a legacy. But how do you balance a fire for change with the need for stability? Take Brian Campbell, for instance. From the outside, he might seem like your average Joe, yet he embarked on an unlikely journey into urban beekeeping. Through bees, Brian didn't just find a purpose, he nurtured a symphony of buzzing harmony that resonated not just in his backyard, but in his family's hearts. His story reminds us that purpose-driven work isn't always about grand gestures, but sometimes the simple, profound ripples we create. And as our life patterns weave, there's a whisper of a word echoing in the background: vocation. But what does it truly mean? Where the needs of the world and your talents cross, there lies your vocation. At its core, vocation is not just a job or a hobby, it's a calling, an irresistible pull towards a purpose that resonates deep within. But here's a little secret: the world loves instant results, the flash, the dazzle. Yet vocation? It's more like the slow simmer of a stew where flavors meld and evolve over time. Some assume it's a lightning bolt, a sudden epiphany that reveals our life's purpose. However, these instances are more exceptions than rules. For a deeper understanding, let's rewind time and walk alongside Marie Curie, a pioneering physicist and chemist. She didn't wake up one day suddenly ordained with her purpose. No, it was a slow dance of curiosity, perseverance, and unwavering determination. Her journey was sprinkled with trials and triumphs, but her enduring passion for science made her the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, and still the only person to win in 2 different sciences. Curie's story is an ode to the truth that vocations aren't born overnight. No, instead they mature, nurtured by time and experience. So as you navigate your path, remember it's okay not to have all the answers now. The beauty of vocation is in its evolution, the slow blossoming of what feels right and resonates with the very core of who you are. So allow yourself to be happy now, because happiness is not a destination you can reach when you have accomplished some arbitrary set of goals. Happiness is a journey we embark on each and every day, also on work days. What about you? Did you already find the work that fills you with drive and fulfillment? Comment below and be sure to subscribe.